think it's safe to assume that Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball Daima will be the other character included in the Daima pack for DLC Pack 19. So let's go over the moveset and skills that this character might potentially have. Alright, what is up? This is Slow Plays, and I am back in again with another Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 19 speculation video. We're going to be talking about Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Dragon Ball Daima, the brand new transformation, the hottest new form, alongside Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, we know Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is confirmed. There is another hidden slot that they're showing up on the actual, end card slot of the official trailer that we got for Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, and I think it's safe to assume it will be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, most likely the adult version. That would be weird if they gave us the kid version, but I mean, I honestly wouldn't really complain that much. I just want Super Saiyan 4 Goku. So shout out to Milkman, he made this mod. We're actually going to be showcasing this mod as a modded concept, just a visual concept for you guys to see how this character could potentially look in the game. He did a really good job on this. I mean, just from the image itself, I have not tested him out yet in game, but this looks almost exactly how I would imagine it would look in the DLC. Maybe the hair will be a little bit different, but overall, this looks fantastic. He even got the, receding hair fur thing on his arms, and he did make the hands really big. I mean, for the most part, this looks phenomenal. And he actually ended up going for the shaders that Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo use, okay? They're not as dipped in oil. It doesn't have that glow to it like Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta have that, right? In the normal game from GT. But this looks phenomenal. Now, before we get into the actual attacks and stuff, there's been a lot of jokes and memes that I've seen in my comment section on that last video, which you guys really did enjoy, where I, did a showcase and concept of Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Now, the main running joke that Xenoverse 2 always has is anytime there's a new DLC character that is from an existing, it's based on an existing character in, the universe of Dragon Ball that Xenoverse 2 already has, Super Saiyan 4, for example, and, Super Saiyan 3, I mean, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta wasn't in the game, but it's because Vegeta and Goku, they both have very generic attacks, right? Like Super Saiyan 4 Goku in the anime, what was his most special attack that he used, right? The ultimate, right? Super Kamehameha. Now, keep in mind that Super Kamehameha looked amazing, and it was much different from a normal Kamehameha. Same thing with Vegeta. He had a Gallic Gun and a Final Flash. Now, again, these looked way cooler. These were like Gallic Gun, Final Flash, and Super Kamehameha on steroids. But like I said, the joke is that they don't really get new material. It's going to be Full Power Energy Wave, Full Power Energy Blast Volley, Meteor Crash, like the classic. And I get why people are saying that now, okay? Before, in the past, it didn't make any sense because Xenoverse 2 was pumping out really good quality content. But you do one bad, DLC, and it just sets the tone for the rest of them, right? And I don't want to say that, but Future Saga Chapter 2 was a massive disappointment when it came to Jiren, Full Power Super or Ultra Super Villain Jiren, whatever the fuck his name was, dude. At this point, he could just be a crying, dipped in oil, deep-fried baby, okay? He was ass, right? His ultimate attack that he got looked very cool. It did, really good damage, but that was all they gave him. He had nothing else, right? They didn't give him anything else. And that's the crazy thing, because Jiren has material that has gone unused in this game. If you combine regular full power Jiren and base form Jiren together, there's still material from the anime, because Vejiren is the other fusion between Vegeta and Jiren. Jiren has, a lot of screen time in Dragon Ball Super, right? So the fact that they ended up giving him a lot of just old reused skills and, some of the full power Jiren skills was really fucking disappointing. And yes, these characters are gonna have, reused skills. They might even have Meteor Crash, or they might throw in a full power energy wave. And that's fine, okay? That's fine. As long as they have, at minimum, I think a good DLC character at minimum has 3 skills, okay? Give them 2 new supers and 1 new ultimate. Anything else is a plus, and it's always welcome, right? So let's go over what I think Super Saiyan 4 Goku will have, and then we'll do our little gameplay showcase in mods, okay? So he does have a lot of material. He's got at least, at minimum, 2 full episodes worth, or I don't want to say 2 full episodes, but 2 episodes worth of content, okay? And I will be throwing in the mini version of Goku as well, just in case they are going to opt for that. I did the same thing with Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta because they both have different material. And that's why it's like they could have, if they really wanted to, they could have split these up into 2 separate DLCs, but I don't know. It's just called Daima Pack, so I have no idea if they would even consider doing the mini versions. But he does a big-ass cool fist at the very start of the battle versus Goma. I made the joke that, like, oh, yeah, he's going to beat his ass in this episode when I was doing my predictions. No, he fucking beat Goma's ass, like, hard. Right? He destroyed him for the most part, right? So it was a cool fist. It was just a charged up fist, and it had this blue, like, shine to it. So it's like, I guess they could do something like that. He just did a lot of punches. Like, he's very, very physical. Like, we didn't really see too many key-based stuff. He did, like, 1 key blast, ball thing, and then he did the Kamehameha, and that's it. Now, I think this would be a really cool, maybe boost technique for him. I would love this, right? He does this thing where he, like, swells up his chest in episode 20. And I don't know exactly what this kind of did, but I assumed it was just him, like, kind of powering up, and that was it. So maybe that could be like a new key charge. Like a new Super Saiyan 4 key charge would be sick, because that means our cat could use it, right? And that's the biggest thing whenever it comes to these skills. Like, honestly, I mainly just want them for my custom character. They're gonna look awesome as fuck whenever we use them in game, right? But, like, my custom character, that's all Xenoverse 2 is at this point, right? We have Sparking Zero, and they do all the great animations, and they do a pretty good job for the most part. But it's like, when it comes to Xenoverse 2, I'm excited for the DLC characters, but I'm 100 times more excited about what I can utilize these characters for in terms of my custom character, right? So yeah, maybe that could be like a charge or like a boost kind of a technique, right? That'd be really sick. We know Goku, he's going to have his classic, I call it the Dragon Throw. I don't know why I've always called it that, but he's got to have this, bro. Like, he literally does it to Goma. Grabs him, spin rotation, hurricane throw. Like, that's Goku's classic. That's his bread and butter, okay? Now, he does this sick thing before he charges up the Kamehameha. It's I would say it's kind of a reference to when Goku does, like, the Spirit Bomb in the original Dragon Ball Z opening, where he, you know, grabs his hand, he goes down, and he goes, oh, like that. So yeah, this is kind of like, Thundercats or some shit, or He-Man, like, kind of thing, where it's like, oh, we got the lightning shooting around, and, you know, we got the fist up, right? So he does this. I don't know if that would be part of it, but I think that'd be really cool if the start-off be like a quick version of him charging that up and bringing his hand down and then charging up that Kamehameha. So he does a really insane Kamehameha. Probably a top, I would go as far to say this is a top 3 Kamehameha of all time, right? This was incredible. It blew the fucking dimensions of, I say universe, Demon Realms 1, 2, and 3. He broke through the barriers of each Demon Realm. So I don't know how they're going to animate that or how they're going to do it, but obviously it'll look similar to this. This is going to be like the legendary finish that he's going to have in Legends, and like his active skill in fucking Dokkan, right? Like, that's what this shit is, like the crazy ultimate. And it looked amazing. Now, it was still just like a blue Kamehameha. There were some parts of it that had like a red color to it, but I mean, for the most part, it was still mainly just blue, right? Now let's talk about Goku Mini. Now, Goku Mini, in my opinion, has way more unique animations, right? I hope that they kind of, you know, focus on giving him a lot of stuff from the mini version, right? Because it's still Super Saiyan 4 Goku at the end of the day. He runs like a gorilla, like a monkey. It's sick. It's fucking amazing, right? So I'm thinking maybe they give him something kind of similar to like Gigantic Charge. You know how Broly gets on all fours and he charges up and he does like that fist? Now, he didn't really do that here. This was just mainly like to like evade Goma's attacks. He was just running away, and then, you know, he ended up doing lots of fists, lots of physical, you know, melee-based moves. So if they can just incorporate this somehow on all fours for something, I would be very, very happy. That would be sick, right? Now, I talked about this in my Sparking Zero speculation. He does this really unique, like, key blast, okay? And what I mean by unique is, like, it looks the same, right? But what he does is he jumps up in the air, he charges it up, okay, and it gets really big. Then he suspends it in midair, and then fucking does a flip, and then grabs it again, and then blasts Goma. I don't know what the fuck that was for. That is probably, I would say that's an aura farming type attack, right? Like, there was no reason. Bro was styling at that point. He was like, man, he was feeling himself that day, bro. For no reason. He could have just charged up the Ki Blast and blasted him. I don't know if the flip maybe it was like to gain momentum so that he could really just speed up the fuck out of that. I don't know. Maybe that's what that was. I don't know. It looked like Sonic when he was doing it. He did like a crazy flip in the way his body moves. It was like a spin dash, okay? And he grabbed that shit and he fucked him up, bro. I was like, damn, what the hell are you doing? Like, this guy, he was really, really feeling himself with that one. And then, of course, way cooler in terms of how this looked, right? I did very much love this Kamehameha, but it was just like, you know, still just this was like a solid Kamehameha that he did as an adult. Like, it was just one big-ass blast one, right? Still look cool, but I really like the upside down fake out Kamehameha. I thought that was cool. It reminded me of the what is it? It's the sliding Kamehameha that he did to Kefla, right? It had the same vibes where it's like he's like upside down and doing this shit, right? Like, it's crazy. So yeah, maybe they could do something like that as like a super. I don't know. I can't tell you how this is going to go. I feel like there is potential for like 5 to 6 new skills here that this Goku could have, but I feel like they might only give him around maybe 3 if we're lucky 4, right? So I'm not going to get my hopes up of it, but we know he's going to get new material, okay? Again, like I said, we joke around and say, oh yeah, full power energy wave and meteor crash and all that shit, but it's like, this is actual new material, okay? The only reason why I would give Jiren an excuse is because it's ultra super villain Jiren. Like, those are really, the ultra super villain characters are not that interesting to me, right? I think the only one so far, we've only gotten like 3, was God Vegeta. He was the only one that I really liked because he had a lot of cool, unique skills. Goku Black, he had the scythe, but it was just like one scythe move, and that was it. The Divine Ray Bomb, or whatever the fuck it was called, right? So yeah, that's what I think Goku Super Saiyan 4 Daima will have. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what you would want to see for this character, and I'm going to show you guys some concepts with some mods. Man, Milkman popped off, bro. This looks way better in-game. It even does the pose. Oh, that's sick. So yeah, this is like the revamp as like the foundation of this Goku, but wow, that is incredible. And I love that tan, that darker tan. Oh, that looks beautiful. He even got the glow, like the little shine on the eye. He got accurate. Oh, I love that. It's so cool, dude. This feels like I got that DLC early. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. This feels like the DLC, right? Now, the moveset and everything is just Super Saiyan 4 Goku's moveset for the most part. There might be like 1 or 2 strings that are different. Now, again, moveset-wise, actual combos, animations, I think there could be a couple of reused things from other versions of this, you know, these characters, and that's fine, but they're gonna feel fresh and unique for the most part. Like, again, Xenoverse 2 recently, without, let's just act like Future Saga 2 doesn't exist. Might as well not, because it's so ass, right? This shit, like, they'd be doing a decent job overall, right? So, one thing I'm noticing, is his hair actually longer? Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Daima actually has much longer hair. Okay, he didn't really fuck with the hair. That's fine, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. So, I got a lot of good skills. Lots of cool skills that you guys are gonna like. We're gonna be fighting Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta here. Super Saiyan 3, where is he? Where's the one that I'm looking for? Is this the one? Yeah. This one's good. This one's good. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be jumping straight on into this. He does have a cool, unique intro, I think. If I'm not mistaken. It's the one from Revamp team that they did. Man, he looks so fucking good, dude. Milkman was cooking. Let me see.
How about this, Vegeta? Super Saiyan 4. Whoa! Even I'm surprised by this.
Whoa. Even I'm surprised by this. Oh, look at Goku, dude. He's a fucking savage. Yeah, let's get it. All right, so we're gonna beat his ass. So yeah, we got our normal Super Saiyan 4 Goku combos, I think. I'm gonna see if there maybe could be 1 or 2 strings in there. Again, this is a mod. This is how Milkman does things, okay? He didn't really opt for anything custom. And again, that's entirely fine. The actual DLC is likely going to have something new. Do the full combos here. Oh, I love that kick that he does. Got the chop and everything. Let me see here. Got that nice dash. What am I missing? Did I do the triangle square? Yes, I did. Okay. I think we got everything for the most part. I always love that one. The 5-hit combo, that one is pretty fire. Pretty fire. So we got the Enraged Dragon Fist. Now that's sick, okay? Now he didn't actually do a Dragon Fist in the anime. I wish he did. Like, actually, like, he did lots of fists, right? There were things that were close to it, but no dragon appeared. You know what I'm saying? So this one's cool because you can do a burst into it. I love that. I absolutely love that. So like you can do that shit. He like if he tries to do an attack, you can like go through and do this shit. Like let me do it again. Hold on, wait. Don't do your shit. Don't do your shit. Yeah, I love that, dude. Okay, we have, like I said, something similar to Gigantic Charge. I only did this to see Goku on all fours. I can't really think of any other techniques that actually do that. But this right here, that looks so fucking awesome. I love how primal it looks, dude. Look at this shit. On all fours. I love it. We gotta have something like that, bro. Dynamic Dragon Blow. He did actually, mainly whenever he was in his mini form, he did lots of counters where he grabbed Goma's fist. So something maybe they could integrate a new counter for him. This is the thing. I like whenever they make new counters, new charge, key charge attacks. Like those are always fun, right? Because they're a little bit more unique. We don't get them too often. But I mean, we have a lot of them in game, right? I'm just saying, like, it would be sick. So this one is my upside down Kamehameha. It's called evading Kamehameha. It's the closest I could get to, I mean, an upside. I don't think there is an actual, and I could be wrong about this, but yeah, I don't think there's an actual skill out there that's modded that has a character go upside down. So, I mean, that, I guess, kind of works. Does he actually? No, he doesn't actually, like, he just jumps up in the air. I thought he did like a flip, but he just twirls around. It's as close as I can get. Come on, man. All right, let's do the instant assault. Again, trying to go with that, like, this one is the one that, Ultra Instinct Goku uses. And I mean, I guess you could say he went upside down, but he didn't evade anything. Let me see. Let's see if we can get a shot of him being upside down. Oh, I think I got it. Almost. Wait, there it is. Right there. I did it. I fucking did it, dude. This is the closest that you're ever gonna get for that Kamehameha. Screenshot that shit and send it to me on Twitter. We got the DLC early, y'all. DLC Pack 19. That actually looks raw as fuck. Oh, I love that, dude. That's sick. That looks even cooler like that. Like, that's perfect, man. And with that Kamehameha came a flame that he boosted for it. So, like, I kind of really want that one more than what we have with the adult version. Again, both are very good, but I don't know. The flame on that one looked really, really cool. So, closest thing I could get is this, called the ×10 Dragon Flash. It's just a ×10 Kamehameha where he jumps up in the air. It looks cinematic as fuck. Like, it's really, really cool and everything, but you know what I'm saying? It's not, that's the thing. I said that there won't be, I don't know what I'm trying to say, dude. There will be unique stuff in the game. The problem is, I'm just a little bit worried because a lot of it is just, Kamehameha, Gallic Gun, Final Flash. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But for the most part, like, they can cook. The question is, will they do they choose to cook this time around, or are they going to be lazy like they did with Future Saga Chapter 2? I have faith that they can do this right. There's lots of potential, but that remains to be seen whenever the actual DLC happens. So we'll definitely see when that happens. I'm excited. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe here on the channel, and ring my notification bell. And let me know down in the comments, guys, what you would like to see for Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku. And if you can reach over 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, guys, I will do the new AWOKEN skill speculation next. Peace out.
This is Broly, and you are watching Slow Plays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.